Hi there, JKS Plays here, about to share with you 14 builds that I plan to try out on the next big event coming soon to Pokémon Scarlet and Pokémon Violet. 5-star Dragon Tera Shiny Rayquaza. In December 2023, Pokémon Scarlet and Violet hosted 5-star Dragon Tera Raid events for the Sinnoh-legendaries Dialga and Palkia. And now the sky-high snake from the Hoenn region is coming to Paldea in its shiny form. This event will run from December 19th, 2024, right before Christmas, and ends on January 5th, 2025. Rayquaza is a dragon and flying type legendary Pokemon. But for this event, it'll have the Dragon Tera, leaving it with 3 weaknesses being Dragon, Fairy, and Ice. I have a list of possible moves it might have for this event, as it does have excellent coverage and its stats are through the roof, especially its attack stats, which are expected for a legendary Pokemon. Now I'm about to go over the 5 best physical attackers that I'm going to try out, along with 5 of the best special attackers, 3 of the best online support Pokemon, and of course a bonus one for the 14th one. And I'm going to start with the Galar region box legendary Zacian. Of course, Zacian will have the Fairy Tera, and the held item of choice will be the Rusted Sword, that wail to be in its crowned form. For this suggested build, I have it for 252 in attack, 252 in HP, and the rest in defense with the Adamant Nature. And the moves of choice: Play Rough, Howl, Swords Dance, and Iron Defense. Next up is a wild card pick in Cloyster, with the Ice Tera, the Adamant Nature, and the held item Shell Bell. It has the ability Skill Link, which maximizes the number of times multi-strike moves hits, considering the move on the top that I have suggested is Icicle Spear, along with Iron Defense, Shell Smash, which increases your attack stats and speed by 2 stages, and Razor Shell. 252 in HP and attack, and the rest in defense, of course. But keep in mind, Shell Smash also lowers your defenses by a stage, as we next go over to my only dragon in this list, Archudon, also a part Steel type. I have the Stellar Tera for this build, along with the held item being Shell Bell. 252 in attack and defense, and the rest in HP with the Impish Nature and the Stamina ability. The moves of choice: Iron Defense, Breaking Swipe, Dragon Claw, and Swords Dance. Next up is another build that I think may work online as well with random players, being this build for Tinkaton, with the Shell Bell and the Fairy Tera. Adamant Nature, max HP, max attack, and the rest in defense. Notice a pattern here. And the moves of choice for Tinkaton is Play Rough, Reflect, Rock Smash, which has the possibility of lowering Rayquaza's defense by a stage, and Skitter Smack to lower Rayquaza's special attack. And as far as the best physical attackers for Rayquaza, I saved the best for last in Azumarill, with the Fairy Tera and the held item being Shell Bell, with the Adamant Nature, and of course the ability Huge Power, which doubles Azumarill's attack stats. The moveset is pretty straightforward, with Play Rough, Mud Slap to charge up Azumarill's Terra Orb while lowering the accuracy of Rayquaza in the process, Charm to lower Rayquaza's attack by 2 stages, and Belly Drum to max out Azumarill's attack stat at the cost of half of Azumarill's HP. And now for the top 5 special attacking builds that I aim to try out, and suggest to those who may not have their mind made up yet. Starting with Sylveon. With the Fairy Tera, the Modest Nature, and the held item Metronome. Max in special attack and defense, with the rest in HP. Suggested moves being Draining Kiss, Fake Tears, Charm, and Hyper Voice, which leads me to let everyone know that the ability has to be its hidden ability Pixelate to turn Hyper Voice from a normal type move into a fairy type move. For those who want that ultimate nuke job, you can switch out Hyper Voice and replace it with Hyper Beam instead. Next up is Magearna. Most people may not have this mythical Pokemon, but this is another good one for solo. With the Fairy Tera and the held item Metronome, max HP and defense, with the rest in special attack, the Modest Nature, and the suggested moves being Draining Kiss, Iron Defense, Calm Mind, and Floor Cannon. It has an awesome ability in Soul Heart, which boosts Magearna's special attack every time another Pokemon faints. Up next is Alolan Ninetales, with the Fairy Tera and the held item Shell Bell, hidden ability Snow Warning, and the Modest Nature, max special attack and max defense, with the rest in HP. Suggested moves, Draining Kiss, Nasty Plot to increase Ninetales special attack by 2 stages, Charm, and Chilling Water to lower Rayquaza's attack by a stage and to charge up Ninetales Terra Orb. Next up is another classic fairy type, Clefable. With the Fairy Tera and the Metronome as the held item, the hidden ability Unaware, which will ignore Rayquaza's stat changes. And I also have the Bold Nature, max special attack and defense and the rest in HP, with the suggested moves Draining Kiss, Calm Mind, Fake Tears, and Moonblast. Finally, for my top 5 potential special attacking studs is Primarina, with the Fairy Tera and the held item Metronome. The Modest Nature, max HP, max special attack, and the rest of defense. The ability is Torrent, but it really doesn't matter with this build. And the suggested moves are Chilling Water, Moonblast, Draining Kiss for healing, and Calm Mind to increase both your special stats by a stage. And now for the top 3 online support builds, starting with Alcremie. Of course, with the Fairy Tera and the held item Shell Bell. With the Bold Nature, max HP, max defense, and the rest in special attack. The ability doesn't matter even though I have Sweet Veil on this one. And the suggested moves are Draining Kiss for healing, Decorate to boost a teammate's special attack and attack by 2 stages, Acid Armor to increase your defense by 2 stages, and Fake Tears to lower Rayquaza's special defense by 2 stages. Up next is Grimmsnarl. With the Fairy Tera and the held item Light Clay, Impish Nature, max HP, max defense, and the rest in attack, with the Prankster ability. Suggested moves are Spirit Break, Fake Tears, Reflect, and Taunt. Spirit Break, of course, will decrease Rayquaza's attack stat by a stage every time Spirit Break connects, and Reflect will last 8 turns instead of 5, considering Grimmsnarl will be holding the Light Clay. And finally, for my top 3 online support builds is Galarian Weezing, with the Fairy Tera and the held item Shell Bell. The ability has to be Levitate to give Weezing immunity to all ground type moves, just in case if Rayquaza has Earthquake. Modest Nature with max HP, max defense, and the rest in special attack, with the suggested moves Strange Steam, Clear Smog, Acid Spray, and Taunt. And finally, for my bonus 14th build, and I think you know where this is going, my favorite Pokemon and one of my channel mascots, the glorious Gardevoir, who I used on my first try in soloing and defeating the 5-star Palkia raid last year. This Gardevoir build will have the Fairy Tera and the held item Metronome, with the Modest Nature, max HP, max special attack, and the rest in defense, but I can switch it to max HP and max defense and the rest in special attack. The ability here is synchronized, but it really doesn't matter. The other ability is being Trace, and the suggested moves being Moonblast, Draining Kiss, Calm Mind, and Reflect. As a reminder, you can only catch this 5-star Shiny Rayquaza once per save file, but you can challenge it for multiple items, which we do not know of what the items will be at this time. Let me know if you wish in the comment section below if you want to try any of these builds, or if you have a suggestion for an even better build for a Pokemon that I didn't even feature in this video, because there are plenty of options open for you to get your own Shiny Rayquaza. If you like what you saw and love content like this, be sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. As always, Thank you for watching, take care, and God bless you all.